Okay, so I took it all apart and I'm putting it back together right this minute. But I thought maybe I should say something about the oiling system. So, see that little hole right there? There's one on the other side on the top. And those holes were so plugged. The one actually felt like it was hard, but I'm not sure. It might have been the one. See, you're only using one at a time. So right now it's going to be using the top one right in there. The oil will be coming through there and then hitting the bar and pulling it around. But they were both really plugged, so I've cleaned everything I could. I mean, with just the brush and what I have right here. I even used a toothpick to get the final dirt out of there. And I put the brush up and down the bar to clean out that groove. So it's good and clean now. What I'll do is get this back together, get the chain. I like to have the chain so that when I have it tightened up, I'll have to put this piece on here first. But when I'm tightening it, I like to have it so you can pull down and the teeth will get to about right there. But otherwise I like it, like this is too loose right now. This is too loose. It's just hanging down. I want it to, I want it snug like that. And then when I pull, I want it so I can pull it about that far. But, you know, it'll be much, but then when I let go, it goes right back. So that's how tight I like to have them, because once you start running it, it should loosen up a little bit. If it loosens up too much, then it's time to stop and to readjust. This is the tightener right here, and you screw it from the back side underneath here. But I need to put the cover back on, and then that just pulls up here. I did have a older chainsaw that someone gave me at one point just to see if it ran and stuff. I didn't end up keeping it, but it was built before they had put this little adjuster on there. So what you did to tighten the chain was you pulled manually, pulled it tight, and then screwed these in, and that held it in position, which basically it does, because often on one of my saws this will end up getting loosened up on its own, and what's holding it is these two bolts right here. But you don't crank them down. I've in the past thought I had to like tighten it harder and harder and harder, and that's just not the case. Just snug them down good, and it should maintain its tightness. So what told me, one of the things that told me something wasn't right, because you see how brown this is getting? That's not normal. It should not do that. So that's a sign of something's happening. In my mind, I do not see that on when the saw is oiling correctly. Okay, so we'll get this back together, check my oil level. And I did not fill it up all the way, but I think there's still plenty in there. But I will check it, and then it's cooled off quite a bit too, so that's good. I hate to burn the saw up really hot. I mean, today's really hot and muggy, so I hate to kill the saw. So letting it cool off was a good idea anyways. Okay, let's get it back together and hopefully resume cutting. Hopefully I can cut it off here all the way, one of these, and then roll this top part. So down in there, I'm going to have to cut down a little bit, probably move around, go in with the tip, cut down, and then come back up to get it totally cut off so I can roll this one. Because otherwise I can't roll this to finish cutting it. I didn't want to cut too low because I don't want to hit a stone or something. So plus, it's starting to wedge. It's hitting here and up there. So it wants to wedge everything in the middle. Okay, let's get it back together.